Hi there, this is Sheena Rowlands and today I'm sharing with you my latest layout for the Pinkfresh Fridays YouTube Hop. And for this layout I'm using the Pinkfresh Studio Lovely Blooms collection, which is current at the moment. I decided to dig out all the blues and greens. I already had these two photos printed, so I dug out all the supplies that I thought would go with these. I've been using the range for the last month, so I haven't got all of it, but I've certainly got lots left, so I'm going to see what I can make with what I've got in front of me today. So the base paper that I've picked there is The Best Day. It's like this pale blue on this side and it's peach with little flowers on the other. I did get the 12 by 12 collection, so I didn't actually pick this paper as such, but it was a nice one. I like plainer background papers if I'm going to use pattern paper for the background, so I thought this was a perfect starting point. So I want to use both photos, they are slightly different, and I've brought in some of the journaling bits. There's two envelopes there. I think I've possibly used one or both of the tags on another layout, so I'm going to use them for the base for the two photographs. And there's another couple of journaling spots there, so I'm going to make a bit of a grid formation. I do like a go-to grid. I think this is going to work. I'm going to be able to split the title between the two photographs as well. I think I'm going to go with Choose Happy. I had a look at all the blue and green words that I'd got, and that's the ones that I thought worked really well. So I'm just having a play. Everything starts on the left, it goes via the layout and it ends up on the right. I like to just see potentially what I could use, how it could fit. I know it sounds silly, but we have so much stash that we don't use that I like to just see if there's anything extra that I can add in. And I will go back through the stuff on the right. This is literally just a first go through, see if there's anything that I really like. So there's a bird puffy sticker there. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but I really like that, so I want to keep that on the layout. And some things, they won't make the cut, but it's fine. I do like it to have a good look around. So first of all, I'll talk about the YouTube Hop. The Pinkfresh Friday happens, I think it's usually the fourth Friday of the month, and there's a big group of YouTubers, and you'll find them below in the comments, and everybody's using Pinkfresh Studio supplies, but you'll find that we're all using different ones each month. So there's a nice backlog of videos if you'd like to go back and have a look at those, and a great bunch of guys making them too, so there's lots of inspiration out there to get your collections actually into your albums. So something else I'd like to mention, I've got a couple of flares on here. They're actually made by Hey Little Magpie. They're a UK scrapbook store that I designed for. They've got like a canvas feel to them, so they're not shiny, which I really like about these. So you can find them there if you wonder. The rest, I think literally everything else belongs to Pinkfresh Studios. So I've tucked in a tag at the left and at the right. I'm wondering whether I want to tuck anything else in there. I was originally thinking of doing my journaling there, but I'm actually going to do that slightly differently later on. I do like the leaves as well that I've added to the top right. I'm going to add more to them later on. So I'm just having a play really with the bits that I've got left, see what fits, what bits I want to cover up. There's a white journaling patch on that journaling card on the top right there, and I was going to try and cover it with something else, but actually I'm just going to have the cascading leaves, I think, and that should do the trick. So it won't be long and I'll have a little bit of a tidy up around myself so that I can actually start to stick things down. Decide that I want to take my journaling words from the Here and Now paper, so I get a pair of scissors and I cut out some of the phrases that I really like on it, and I'm going to use those to journal down that journaling card. I think they really work. I've got various sizes. I've got You and Me, What Really Matters, Love Your Smile, Weekend Stories, etc. Lots and lots of phrases on there that you could pick. I'm just trying to space them out so that they hang over the edge of that journaling card a little bit. But I think that's much better than my handwriting, and I'll get the names and dates on the back. I'm just bringing in some wax thread, and I'm actually going to tie those leaves together with it off camera. So I've now stuck them all to the actual journaling pieces, but not to the layout. So I'm bringing in some children's craft foam just to raise everything up a little bit. I don't want it to look flat. Still sticking with my grid formation. So that one is completely done. A bit of foam there underneath that one with the photograph on. and I'll get the rest ducked off camera. So I've just got the title now and any little finishing touches to add. Still happy with the Choose Happy. I'm going to peel them off their backing, and I'm actually going to pop them on some vellum. It just then means that I can overhang them with the photographs without them sticking to the rest of the pattern paper, because they are really sticky. So I'm going to lie them on this vellum and I'm going to hand cut them out. So that does take me a few minutes, and you won't get to see that because, well, you know how to fussy cut. And I do love a bit of it. I do leave a little bit of a background. Yeah, a little bit of an edge when I fussy cut them. I'll show you them when I've finished them. But it just means that if I wanted to raise them up on foam, that I could. And here they are finished. So you can see that little bit of an edge. You can barely see it when they're in position. So while I stick those down, I would like to say, if you've liked what you've seen today, if you could give me a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, put them in there below and I will certainly answer those. And I'd love you to subscribe to my channel as well if you would like to see future videos. Also, there's quite an archive now building up, so I'd love you to have a look through. You'll definitely find quite a few ones that are related to Pinkfresh Studio or Simple Stories collections. So I'm just using a little bit of wet glue there that you just saw come in. It's a deluxe adhesive by Nuvo. It's one of my favourite wet glues, and it's not going to take very much to actually stick that into position over the photo. So I'm really pleased that I've managed to get these two photos scrapped, and I'm going to get them into my album. The young lady that's with me, we've been friends for more than half my life, in fact probably more like 2/3, so definitely worth documenting our friendship. I've just brought in the enamel dots that match this range. I'm going to add a couple at the top there. I'm just deciding which shade of blue I want to use, but obviously they go very well with the collection. And then there's just some heart stickers there as well. They're from Hey Little Magpie, and I intend to use one of those as well. So literally just finishing touches. So this has come together really nicely, using lots of bits and pieces from the range, and also using a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper as the background, which is something I seem to be doing more of recently than I've done before. So now you can see all the dimension on this layout. Here's the finished image and the close-ups too. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you here again real soon. Bye for now.